Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Yes, indeed. Season 4. We back in the dough, and you better let us in. Yes. Make sure you bookmark this site, motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. And of course, when you want to get some cute cannabis gear, you turn to shop.spreadshirt.com/MSM gear. Of course, we are having a sale at the moment, but by the time season 4 kicks in, we might not be having a sale. But either way, you should support. You should be checking out season 4, and you should be in the door with us, cause motherhood, sex, marijuana is back, bitches. Ha ha!
Hey ladies, 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 beautiful ladies, beautiful ladies. Hey ladies, 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 beautiful ladies, beautiful ladies.
Yo, to all the ladies in the place with style and grace, embrace the beauty beyond the frame, tickle the mind, stay straight in the
Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana, the podcast proudly presents Fuego 420 magazine. Make sure you check out Fuego 420 magazine. The featured blog stories are right here. Make sure you are checking out each blog. Make sure you subscribe to this magazine. Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana, the podcast humbly requests and recommends this magazine as a great read. Hey, Rue.
Hey, what's up, Queen? What's
What's
going
good,
on?
Queen? How you doing?
Oh, fat as hell. Entering my 26 weeks of pregnancy.
Oh, oh
So we're
man.
approaching the 7th month and have
Uh-huh.
all the symptoms, all the motherfucking symptoms are going on.
Oh my God, I could just imagine and remember it well, honey. I
Oh,
mean, so wait, we going into 26 weeks, but we're scheduling our C-section. So how far along are they letting us go before we say it's an eviction date?
the first week of February.
So that's about 36 weeks or 34 weeks or
Oh no, it's gonna be 39 weeks. If
oh,
not, if
oh,
this
okay.
thing don't come any sooner.
Oh, okay. So we doing the full 39. Oh, okay. No, because I actually lived with Anaya. I only went 34 weeks. Like literally,
Oh,
girlfriend was
shit.
like, "Girl, no," because she literally told me like the baby is fully baked at 34 weeks. Like the last
That's
six
right.
weeks, the last 6 weeks, they just basically take their time to prepare
Yeah.
themselves to get out of the womb, but at 34 weeks they're completely baked, they're done.
No,
So
you're right.
so she was just like, you don't really want to go past 34 weeks, right? And I was like, well, shit, whatever you say is right. Who
No,
want to
you're
do
right.
this
And you know
forever?
what? No, I'm tripping. You're right because the first week of February is my due date. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's when we're doing it. So I guess I don't have it
Oh,
scheduled yet. They just,
okay.
they better tell me soon though. Much of motherfucker has to prepare for that shit.
Yeah, honey, yes, because because literally I remember, I mean, I don't remember actually having the discussion till I think maybe in the later weeks, maybe after once I think maybe after 30 weeks is when we started discussing,
Right.
exact date and whatnot.
Right.
But she definitely told me that, at 34 weeks, the baby is, as
Wow.
far as development and, and grow, and, all fingers are in, all toes are in, you know what I mean? Fully
Shit.
developed baby at 34 weeks. And the last 6 weeks is just, the baby preparing itself to get out. So she was looking at me like, girl, I know you don't want to go past 34. And I agreed with her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. And you know
34
what?
seemed, like a good number to me.
Yeah.
And she was born just fine at 34.
And she's still fine. She's still perfectly normal and healthy and brilliant.
Indeed. Yes,
No, you're right though. Yeah. So once I know my exact surgery date, I'll let y'all know so you can pray for a motherfucker. Surgery is a big deal. It's not anything I take lightly. I'm still terrified by it.
oh yeah.
But I see its benefits, especially for the healthcare system and the big check that they get, right?
Well, yeah,
Having to do the procedure.
definitely. I mean,
Mm.
it's obviously a benefit for them, but in, as far, I mean, if it's done right and the doctor, handles, everything that needs to be handled correctly, you're fine. You're minimal pain. You know what I'm saying? You're back to, wanting something to eat, within hours afterwards. You know what I'm saying? At least
Right.
that's how it was for me. I was, they kept looking at me like, you sure you want something actually to eat? Because you're supposed to give you crackers and shit. And I was just like, do I look like I want a cracker right now? Like, look at me. I want a real meal. Like, for real though. You got somebody
And
cooking,
you,
I'm gonna need you to tell them to hook me up with something. You know what I mean? So yes, so you know what I mean. And I literally was fine. You know what I mean? It was the recovery period with Anaya was definitely, completely 360 to, the recovery period when I had the C-section with a goddess, you know what I mean? But it wasn't planned, it was an emergency. So therefore everything was just, completely different on that end.
right.
But
Whereas we know what's supposed to happen, we have an expectation and whatnot. I hear you.
Yeah, because at least, the second time around, it was like, okay, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going on. And again, because it was handled correctly, like, I definitely wanted, my tubes tied afterwards, and they handled that real fast. And it was an easy, easy breezy type of thing. It kind of had me thinking like, ooh, if I ever want to get pregnant again, if I ever got pregnant again, I would love to just have another baby this way. But Lord knows that option is no longer an option, and thank goodness for it. Because what the hell do I know?
Oh my
I have
Lord.
proven that I know how and can, and don't need to anymore. Let the other girls handle that. Let the other girls handle that.
That's where I'm at. Just like I told you today, man, I think I'm done. And I never said that before, but I'm pretty done.
I mean, if you think about it, you know what I mean? In your situation, if you really think about it, your situation, you basically have like three, kind of, you're gonna have three back to back, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna be, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna hit teenage years basically around the same time. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's going to be different attitudes to deal with that, but at the same time, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? And then, so by the time it's time for everybody to get the hell out, it'll be quicker too, because shoot, we all getting out at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
It definitely works out. And at the same time, we could look at it as, when they go into school, we have, they'll basically be around each other because they'll be around the same, around the same grade. So, they'll definitely grow up together and know how to, roam the streets and learn how to protect each other and protect themselves, at the same time. So you got to look at the benefits of it too.
Oh no, definitely. And there's pros and cons on every level, you know,
Hmm.
because I can see the benefit of having your babies young even and then getting that out of the way and enjoying the rest of your shit. Well,
Hmm.
but it's just whatever for the lifestyle. But excuse me, I used to tell myself that I wouldn't get my tube side because I felt like everybody who did regretted it. But this is not true because you didn't regret it.
Not at all.
And there has to be some other people who didn't either. And
Not at all. I mean, I feel like I mean, to be honest, I'm still, I'm still a mommy. I mean, even though Africa is a grown 24-year-old, I mean, there's things that she still comes to me for, you know what I'm saying? So,
right,
she's still, you know what I mean? So, I'm still a mommy no matter what. Never mind the fact that I got a whole 7-year-old. So it's like from every spectrum, every aspect, I'm still doing it. You know what I mean? It's not like they're all out of the house and and I'm just sitting around chilling and I'm
right.
reminiscing on the days when they used to fuck with my nerves. You know what I'm saying? When I used to have to, be going into people's rooms and being like, yo, well, why is there trash behind your bed? Like, do you think you have a fucking consuela to get the trash out of the back of your bed? No, you need to get the trash from the back of your fucking bed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
Right.
none of that going on. I mean, all of that is still going on. You know what I mean? So it's not. I'm not sitting back reminiscing on that shit. So you know what I
Oh,
mean? It's still fresh. The only difference is ain't no diapers involved. Ain't no more daycare involved. Thank God, because
thank God.
I tell you, I think those are the two things that aggravated my nerves: the diapers and the daycare. Those are the D's that nobody likes. No, fuck that. Those are the fucking D's that nobody fucking likes. The fuck out
I'm
of
gonna
here.
say, man, I'm gonna say this. It's minimum $50,000 in my calculations on a very modest
Child,
scale for it to raise one
child.
child throughout their life, let's just say just till they're 18, which there are many cultures that, hey, once you're 18, you're out of the fucking picture already. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
not how it is in my culture. We don't believe in that. However, if my child should choose at that age, like, hey, I got this. All right, hey, more power to you.
Mm-hmm.
Godspeed. And I'll always be here to have your back. In fact, I'd love that. But yeah, it's just
Oh yeah,
whew,
definitely
it's
because
definitely challenge character building, but I feel like okay, this is enough character. I can learn it in other
yeah,
realms of my life.
exactly. It's like okay, we're doing it and we're doing it till it's done. And but that's about it. We're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep proving it to like these are trophies, you know what I'm saying?
Extend the
We
warranties.
you know what I mean? Like we're not trying to get, get 3, 4, 5, this is not like the NBA where they be trying to, get 3, 4, 5 rings, 10 rings. It's a competition of who get more rings. No, 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 no. I got 3 of them. It's all
Yeah,
right. I'm good with 3. I'm retiring with the 3. I'm not. We don't need to get 4. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like a shoe. Like I said, I told you the shit. I'm walking down the street, minding my business, talking to my child, and some old grandfather assumed because he saw a couple of gray hairs, he assumed that the child was my grandchild. And I'm like, no, no, no. This one came out of my hoo-ha. I do not have grandchildren. I am nobody's grandmama as of fucking yet. So chill out. No. I am still doing this motherhood thing, and I will even as they leave the house, you still gotta say to yourself that yes, you're still you're still doing the motherhood. As long as they can come, they come to you. As long as they are part of your life, and you assist them in some kind of way, they're part of,
Yeah, exactly.
that's it, shit. I still go to my dad, you know what I mean? I still go to my dad, you know what I mean? I talk to my mother every now and then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Every now and then she'll text me and, send me something on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? I always get annoyed when she sends me something on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, first of all, as soon as somebody sends you a picture, a video, whatever the fuck somebody sends you on WhatsApp, that shit saves it immediately to your phone. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, somebody sent it to me. I don't need it saved on my motherfucking phone like that. Any other app, somebody send you something, you see it and that's it. No, this app decides that you need it on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And goes up into the camera section of the section where you got your pictures, and puts it right in there and says, yeah, you need that. It's right in there. You know what I mean? You don't need to, you're gonna always get to look at it because it's not saved to your phone. The fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, this parenting thing. And plus, it's like being very ambitious women. We're never going to be like, oh, motherhood just completes my whole being and my whole existence. We have other shit.
And it couldn't, because the fact is we're busy. We have other fucking shit going on. Shit, first of all, rich people have said it and will continue to say it, that you got to have 7 streams of income. In order to have 7 streams of income, you got 7 jobs. You know what I mean? You got to be working here, there, and every fucking where.
7 minimum jobs, because those businesses might have more jobs.
And your house is a fucking job. No matter, yes, the people in there you love are the people that you love and you care for and shit. You don't physically get a paycheck for them, but the fact is there is some sort of payment involved, and shit. You know what I mean? That's an occupation. In order to fucking for it to actually run, it has to be thought of as an occupation. Anything you do for a 9 to 5, that's an occupation. And then your creativity, if you create something and you decide to sell it, that's a job too. It's like whatever you doing, it becomes a fucking job, like real talk. So you can't just think of it as, oh no, I'm just a mother, so therefore that has no value. No, all of that shit got value. Everything you doing got some sort of value.
Right, exactly. And another thing I realized too, because as noble as it is to want to take care of your ancestors, your parents and and stuff like that, sometimes it's like of course, no, don't get me, I don't want to twist my words. I don't want to give the wrong impression, because it's always noble to take care of your elders. But I've been in a position where it was expected for me to take care of capable adults, like fully capable. It's not like they were like incapacitated in any way. And it was just like this whole kind of feeling like, oh, well, you owe me because we've been poor all this time. It's like, now you need to dig us out of this hole. You need to come here and save us. Where it's like, no, I don't think I do. I don't think I owe you anything. And I don't think now that I'm a parent that my kids owe me anything. You know what I mean? Because again,
that's first of all, that kind of thinking, to me, it should only be allowed if there's money in the family. And even so, you gotta also respect the person that actually got that money. Like, I always thought to myself, like, if I was one of those people that got lucky enough to, you know what I'm saying, have money to take care of people in my family, the main thing, I wouldn't want them to be thinking that, yo, I'm going to take care of your whole life. Like, I'm not going, like, just because we related, I'm not just going to take care of your whole life. Like, I'm going to give you some money to go, take care of some shit in your situation, but don't think that I'll still be able, like, I'll be, even if I do have that kind of money, that I should automatically just be sitting there and taking care of your whole life, like paying your light bill, gas bill.
No.
Wait a minute, like, how was you paying your light bill, gas bill, and phone bill before I got any kind of money? You know what I mean? Like, that's, I've heard rich people say some shit like that. Like it's not just because I got it that you think that you just gonna automatically get it. Like, I had to work for it. You know what I mean? So in order for me to give you something, and if I do give you something, just respect that I gave you something.
And it was a
Don't
choice.
automatically think that, you know what I mean, that I'm just going to take care of you, or that I owe you that. You know what I mean? I think if anything, the only person that you do that to, and I've heard, rappers, all of them, they'll talk about the first thing they'll do is they'll buy their mother a house or a car. Yes, things like that makes sense. You buying your mom
Unless you're
a house or a
Eminem.
car to make sure that is she in a place where she is, not only she can go where she want to, whenever she want to, and is she in a place where nobody can put her out. That's cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, you know what I mean? At the same time, your mother, outside of that, you're not going to really going to sit. I mean, yes, you might give her some money and shit, but at the same time, you're not going to sit there and pay every single bill every month. You know what I mean? And she just chill. Like, no, at some point you might say to yourself, well, mom, but then again, depending on the age of your mama, who knows? But like your siblings, people that can actually work, people that's been getting it before you got it. That makes sense that they not expect that, oh, I'm gonna take care of your life too. No, I'm gonna give you some money so you can handle certain things in your situation, but please don't expect that I'm gonna just take care of you. Like, you gotta get it like I gotta get it. Like, I had to get it.
It's a matter of expectation. Like, it doesn't mean, like, I would love to take care of all the needs of anybody in my family, even the ones that if I had it like that, even the ones that I don't fuck with, just because it's like, no, we can all eat and we can all be comfortable. But your expectation of me having to do that is what fucks it up. And then it pretty much dissolves anything that makes me want to give to you, because it's like, well, why do I need to if you're expecting it and I'm looking at you some type of way, like, you know what I mean? And so it's like I felt that from my some motherfuckers in my family, and then also the thought, because I think of all of I think of the future a lot, and I manifest a lot. And so I would tell myself, like, yeah, one thing I'm not going to have is to have my success be just thwarted away by if my kid was being irresponsible and just expected me to give you all my riches and everything. And you're going to be, you're not only do you, if you're not going to show gratitude for it, you're just going to expect this. And then therefore I have this very wealthy, useless person, which I hate. I don't care for those type of people. So it's the same way. It's like, just because I brought you into this world and I should give you your inheritance and everything does not mean that you should expect that. Other than the basic needs that I've already provided, you don't have to do anything else because I work for this.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then see, by showing a level of, I want to work for something, you know what I'm saying? Not that, you know what I mean? Not just, I just want to sit there and take whatever you giving me because I know you got it. The mindset is I want to work for something. That alone will have you, gain more rewards, rather than you just sitting there and just want to try to get it. Because think about it, like, even in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Where, where you with somebody and they paying all the bills and you sitting at home not working, and they not and they not contributing to nothing, but they expect you to make sure the bills is paid and all that shit. You know what I mean? So that person that's not working it could easily be looked at as some kind of, you know what I'm saying, as some kind of fucking what they call it, like what they call it, you know what I'm saying, when somebody's just taking advantage of somebody, you know what I'm saying.
A leech.
Yeah, that could be a leech and shit. You know what I'm saying? That person could be considered a leech. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that's just using the person and whatnot. And at the same time, that the person that's paying all the bills could use it and throw it in the person's face that, oh, I'm taking care of you and whatnot, so you need to do whatever the hell I say based on the fact that I'm paying all the bills. Like that's the kind of thing that I've always hated anybody to throw it in my face. Like I'm the kind of, I would rather make sure have my half, you know what I'm saying, have, you know what I'm saying, make sure have my fucking foundation established, that where you can't come off and say that, oh, if you take away something, then all of a sudden I can't eat, all of a sudden I can't live, all of a sudden, you know what I mean, like your existence provides some kind of no. You're not going to use that as leverage. Like a lot of people will and have use that as leverage when they have somebody that they're taking care of, or somebody that's living around them that ain't, you know what I mean, contributing like how they're contributing. So that's one.
And there's different ways.
That's one of the main things that how I look at it when it comes to, you know, wanting to work for your own, because that way nobody can throw that shit in your face. Nobody can use that as leverage or use that against you. Like, oh, if I take away this, then all of a sudden you ain't shit. Nah, I got my
control.
I got my own, and I will have my own, and always will have my own. So whatever you take from the table, it's all good. Like whatever you put on the table, it's an addition. If you decide to take it away, it's not it's not an issue, fam. It can be replaced.
Right.
It absolutely can be replaced.
Particularly material things, which is what the point was, and that whole stemming from materialistically providing, or, you know, whatever. Well, that's all because that's can come from any source. It doesn't have to just come from one being, you know. And so people get it twisted all the time. That's that ego and that control.
Absolutely.
What's up with our guests though?
That's the main thing I'm saying to myself. It's like, well, you reached out, you hit us up, and now it's like, what's up?
Are they in the same time zone?
It sent the email. It said, you know, confirm that you're gonna be here. He said yes, and have not gotten any response. It's ridiculous.
Do you think it's a time zone thing? Like he was thinking it was 7 o'clock his time, or are y'all in the same time zone?
Nah, if I remember correctly, he said. If I remember correctly, he said he did say that he
on the east.
He's in Atlanta, so Atlanta is
that is
definitely
the same. You're right.
Coast.
You're right.
We absolutely knew it was 7 o'clock Eastern, so Eastern time. So, and I definitely sent the email, asked like, "Yo, you confirm you're gonna be here?" Yes, definitely gonna be here. Not here. Don't know.
Well, shoot, maybe, you know, it's just those situations where they gotta log in a little tardy or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But it's shit. But at the end of the day, shit. Every time we chit chat, it's always good. It's always good. Shit. I mean, one thing I know we can talk about is today's episode. Cause shit, I swear, every time I rewatch it, and it's like, of course, I edit the episode, so you know what I mean. But at the same time, it's like our edits are so easy now. It's like half the time I already know that the show is flowing nice. It's not nothing, it ain't really nothing that needs to be cut out. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's so much going on. It's like, of course, who the fuck is gonna remember everything one said unless you rewatch back? And I swear to God, watching today's episode, I was like, oh shit. Say word. I forgot I said that. Say word. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah,
like,
that story was awesome. Those stories are awesome.
yeah, absolutely. And it's like, oh my God, we have the best stories. And it's and like one of the people that jumped in our comments was like, oh, you know, we love just seeing y'all shit. And it's like,
I
you
love
know what I mean?
that.
This podcast
Yeah.
is about just us real talk. I mean, yes, we invite a whole bunch of motherfuckers on, but it's about us. It really is.
Yes, and the content, it's unlimited, you know what I'm saying? Like who doesn't just each category, you know what I'm saying? And so I love it. It's one of my favorite things. And it's a
Mhm.
great peace of mind for sure. And it's
Word.
a blessing to have that because I still know people that are just talking about doing a podcast. And if you are out there and you're one of these people that just want to have a podcast, just formulate your ideas and just do it. Like you will make mistakes along the way. We're not experts and we don't even want to be, but we have fun. And when we do start getting paid for this, it's gonna be even more fun.
And the fact is, the fact is that 9 times out of 10, whatever you want to talk about, shit, somebody want to talk about it. Like literally,
Yeah.
shit. Again, on my personal channel, shit, all I do is sit and talk. 9 times out of, I mean, a good amount of my videos is talking shit about TV shows that we already know is shit TV. I mean, not yes. We know it's shit TV, but it be jokes in the shit TV, and I sit there and make jokes out of the jokes of the shit TV, and motherfuckers and people like the shit. So it's like, you know what I mean. It don't even matter about what you talk about. You know what I mean. At the end of the day, you can talk about what affects you, what happens with you,
What you
whatever is
going through,
going on
yeah.
with you, and somebody is out there relating to you. You know what I mean? Because even one of the things I do, not only to just because it's entertainment, but also to pick up points for our channel, but I watch other people's channels and shit. Let me tell you, there is a girl on YouTube that has a channel. I forgot how many million of followers she got, but she live in her car.
Wow.
In her car. Okay. And she talks about, you know, that she goes to the gym to take showers and da da da. She get dressed, she go to work, da da da. You know what I'm saying? The chick, she ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like, you know, nobody that would. I mean, you know what I mean? She got good clothes, everything like that. You see her. You know what I mean? There was one video where she was getting dressed real fast in her car. I mean, homegirl live in her car. That's her content. Like literally, that's her fucking content. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to that queen. That's very brave.
And shit, obviously she's doing well enough in order to have million and odd subscribers. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely doing well enough. But and again,
Probably not in
it's
the
not
car
even.
anymore.
And again, it's not even like, you know, it doesn't seem to me like her videos give, you know, I'm homeless and feel sorry for me. It's just I'm homeless and this is my life. Like I'm still doing me. I still go out. I still look cute. I be in here doing my whole beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what she literally. It does not give homeless, sad, send me money. You feel me? It doesn't
Okay.
give me that.
Okay.
It does
I
not
like
give
that.
that. It gives, yes, I live in my car and it is what the fuck it is. And You know what I'm saying? I'm still
And
keep,
we still rolling.
and
We
I'm
still
still
have to
rolling.
live and do
Life
everything
is like, as
else.
long as I got life, I'm still gonna move how I move and
And
be who I be. You know what I mean?
that's
And I like
empowering.
that. You know what I mean? It's inspirational. That means that that's
Mhm.
a nobody let, don't let nothing beat you kind of motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Real
Like who the
shit.
fuck? Like who the fuck gonna check her? Like bitch, you ain't gonna jump in her comments and talk shit about she live in her car. She said it, bitch. I live in my car. Fuck you. Who the fuck? What?
Right.
Fuck is you
Real
saying?
talk.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like that right there is an example of I don't give a fuck. That's an example of I keep moving. Life is good no matter what the fuck is going on because I still got life to go on. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Like that shit is inspirational.
It
No
really
matter
is.
what the fuck you doing, like shit. Like one of the like one of the main favorite things. If I ask you what's the favorite things of this podcast, my favorite thing of this podcast is that we get to fucking say and do as the fuck we fucking feel. And motherfuckers will jump in the comments and go, oh hell yeah, I like that shit. Like, oh hell yeah, that shit is cool. Or people will tell me if when they see me or whatever, and be like, yo, I saw a couple of episodes. I feel like this is why I watch your show, because I watched this episode and I saw you talk about this and I saw your opinion on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? People really feel like how we feel. So in that sense, when you
Word.
when you call yourself want to start, a podcast, or you want to start a YouTube channel, like you putting out you, however the fuck you put out you, like trust and believe somebody out there to relate to that shit. Like real talk, somebody is out there to relate. For
And you can
real.
only respect it, man. And one thing I can respect is that we put our own narrative out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's, and this is what, and it's just, it's a form of self-love. I'm a, I use the
Yes.
term radical self-love because I am very radical about it in every sense. I'm going to put myself, the only reason why I feel like I'm a decent mother is because I love myself. Because who am I? If
Mm.
I didn't love myself, then, it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I know you feel me.
I
Like
bet.
my love for myself is a reflection of me needing my kids to be straight at all costs. You know what I
Word.
mean? And so shout out, because it's not easy and not everybody can do it. And there's tales and tales, but it all derives from how does that person feel about themselves? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's how I feel. So it starts from the self, and I really love that we're big on that. And we're not just
Word.
over here making up these damn stories or whatever for entertainment.
Oh
We're
hell no.
just
Ain't nothing
sharing.
made up.
You can't make this shit up.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing made up around here. It's real stories, real life. And the fact is that shit, thank goodness we've had some moments of comedy in between, sad moments in between, really good moments in between really bad moments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hell yeah, shit. But man, listen, and and again, motherhood sex marijuana is all about just being free to be you in the cannabis state, in a cannabis level, you know what I'm saying, dealing with motherhood, dealing with however you got to this point in your motherhood or in your state with cannabis, you know what I mean? And shit,
Real
because of
shit.
that, we've met some fucking awesome ass motherfucking
Amazing
people,
people.
some amazing people. A lot of them have had some creatives, some creative shit that we ain't never even knew was fucking existent. And then there's some others that we just know that their business sense is going to take them to another level based on what they're doing anyway. And then it's all incorporated into a new state of cannabis news that is popping out everywhere, because everything in cannabis is now new. It's like there's a lot of new shit being created in order to now gain more cannabis dollars. You know what I mean? So being involved in that is just it's real key. It's real key. So just because we have, we have a foot in it is amazing. Never mind how the foot is stated, because we got, we got Fuego on one side, you know what I mean? And then we got our own shit that, we do personally. And then, of course, you know what I'm saying? Everything when you put everything together, everything just makes a rising cake that's going to get more and more popular. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to what season 5 going to bring. It definitely, just not only just because, you know what I mean. By then we'll we'll have different outlets, different, you know what I mean. We'll make different connections, and of course we'll be able to see what we can tell the people about about something that they can actually get involved in, like having a little party, a little shindig, whatever whatever we can do in the next couple of months. We got plans.
Oh man. And you know what? I must say that everybody who runs into us as well loves the fuck out of us.
Basically.
There's no other, and you can attest to this. You watch a lot of shit out there. You don't see the content that we put out there. It's not, we're it. We are Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana. We are talking about these specific subjects with our personalities, and you're not going to find that anywhere. And we're the shit.
Man, listen.
I love it. With all
and the fact that
shit,
shout out to you for creating the idea in the first place. That let's just start with that, because on some real shit, the fact is Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana really came out of something that you created, that you know what I mean, you shared amongst other people. And you know what I mean, who stayed, who left, you know what I mean, who was key at one point, and you know what I mean, and who's still riding to the wheels fall off. And we still picking up different things based on, you know what I mean, based on just, you know what I mean, based on popularity, based on just being involved in different things. You know what I mean? We're building. You know what I mean? So and that's absolutely key. That's absolutely key. And everybody that's involved in that bill, shit, we thank you for being part of this shit. Absolutely. We damn sure couldn't have did it without you. You know what I mean? And shit. And even the people, like, you know what I mean? Because of course, yes, sometimes we schedule things with people, like today, we schedule things with people. Sometimes people forget, or people have different things going on, and then they don't reschedule or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they still be checking out what we doing. You know what I mean? They still get notifications and still be watching what we doing, and still be looking at us probably like, damn, maybe I should have got down. You know what I mean? Or maybe not. Maybe they just decided, hey, it's a missed opportunity. Either fucking way, we want you to know that the door's open. We absolutely want, you know what I mean? We ain't finna chase you though. Oh no, we ain't finna chase you. Like what we not gonna do is, like, we ask you once, we'll ask you twice, and after the twice, it's a wrap. I'm not finna ask you again. We not doing no repeat asking. This is no. This is a platform that you should want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You should want to come through. You should want to come and hang out with us. You know what I mean? So we not running behind you begging this shit. No. You know what I mean? But baby, the door is open to you know what I mean, so if you got an opening and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna you come back through and see what's up, see what's going on. Shit, of course, we ready. We absolutely want people to come through and and revisit, the whole schedule and actually make it on when we say to make it on. You know what I mean? But no, we not finna chase you. We absolutely ain't finna chase. We ain't finna beg. It ain't going down like that. We shit. Me and this girl right here can make content every Sunday just by our motherfucking selves, and we don't need no motherfucking extra. No, we like extra. We like extra people. I ain't gonna lie. We like it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We get
We
to
like the
chat with
community.
motherfuckers and shit. It's all good. But best believe that if we had nothing but us to make content every fucking Sunday, best
Oh, yeah, come
believe
on,
me
man.
and this chick right here could make content every motherfucking Sunday. They buy our motherfucking sales. Fuck you mean? Shit. Stop playing.
I agree. I'm just like, I'm so proud of myself right now because of the discipline in regards to my sexual appetite. I don't even masturbate consistently. It's not something I'm trying to think too much about. It's not like, oh my God, I'm sacrificing so much. It's not even like that. It's just like, you can prove that you're bigger than your sexual hunger, your
Indeed.
self-love, your self-respect, and your need to just get shit done. And this ain't the time for all that shit. You know what I mean? There's no time to play. And if I wasn't playing before, I'm definitely not playing now. And I know you know what that means.
I get it.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And honestly, the I tell you all the time, things happen for a reason. And I think this right here is a good shift of energy to push to other things, you know what I'm saying, that could flourish for you for real. You know what I'm saying? That could flourish into actual things that could really improve your situation and the situation around you. You know what I mean? Therefore, you know what I'm saying, that the perfect, whatever perfect situation or whatever, situation that is supposed to be in your circle to benefit you comes along at the right time. You know what I mean? Because you have spread all this energy to the things that are really improving everything around you. Therefore, this person will come along right to be an addition to all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is automatically being added on. Everything is being added around, all around you. Ain't no negatives at all. It's just fucking LWs all over the place. And he gonna come along. He, she, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he, because this person is gonna come along and they gonna be a W2. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And and I really believe in that. I really believe in that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be patient for it. I myself, shit, girl, I gotta tell myself to be patient for shit on a daily motherfucking basis. Like, really, because patience is one of the worst fucking, attributes that I try to hold on to and can't. But in this sense, that things like this force you to be patient, and in that patience, literally, like I said, your energy that you would have, that would be, that you would be using, like you said, concentrating in a sexual, sexual mentality, you push that to something else. And in that situation, it may flourish in a way that, you know what I mean, it won't be the same, but it'll flourish in a good way that shines a different light, therefore changes things and changes the spectrum of how you see things around you. And again, in the essence of W's, and the essence of continuous W's happening in your life, this W is going to also come along, and this person is going to be a W2. You know what I mean? They're gonna be a W2, and that's and you know what I mean, and they're not gonna be coming with that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be coming at the right time when you need it. Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. And that's, you know what I mean? That's why you at where you at, you know what I mean? So that everything that needs to happen so that as those W's drop, you need to be in a new environment. You need to have a new mindset. You need to be, you know what I'm saying? It all needs to be new, fresh, and positive thinking. You know what I mean? So yeah, trust me, honey, it's just, I'm not just talking to you. Trust and believe I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me too, because believe me, in my situation right now, my situation, what's going on with me is that the position I particularly got, you know what I mean, the chick I'm covering for, because basically I'm covering for somebody who's out on disability, you know what I'm saying, and this person is, and I guess, I don't know, she got somebody in the spot that's you know, reporting back to her about everything I'm doing. So obviously I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a superb job, because obviously the name of the game for me is to keep a job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about no chick. I ain't worried about nobody else. I ain't trying to have friends. I'm trying to keep that direct deposit keep going.
Right.
You feel me? I'm trying to make sure that even when she come back, they find some place to put my ass in so that direct deposit is still flowing. But this chick is somewhere, she is sitting down, she worried. Because whoever whoever her reporter is reporting back and telling her I'm doing a good job, and it's pissing her off and shit. So she recently called the office to ask me to log into the computer to get something personal. And when she called me, the first thing she said to me, she was like, "Yo, what you doing in my personal drive?" And I literally was, and I was about to just, but then I said, no. Remember, you trying to keep a, you know what I'm saying? You trying to keep a good reputation. So you're not gonna rip this bitch to shreds about, because she on disability. She supposed to be worried about why she disabled. She shouldn't be worried about what the fuck on the computer. Never mind it talking about her computer. This computer don't belong to her. This computer belong to this building, this office, this
organization,
entity that we work for. The fuck and then you talking about you got something personal on there. You ain't never supposed to have nothing personal on that shit. You know what I mean? And literally, it was like, so I checked myself, like, it was just like, wait. So I just literally gave her, yo, I don't know what you're talking about, yo. I don't know what you're talking about. And then literally it was just like, I gave her the whole, I basically was just giving her I like, girl, you sitting around worried about about me, and when you should be worried about your back. You should be worried about why the fuck you disabled in the first place. And if anything, you
focus on healing.
If anything, you shouldn't be trying to think to yourself that I'm in here, that I'm in here on some ill malice or ill treatment, or talking about why I'm in your drive. Like I'm not trying to steal your identity, chick. I'm in here working. The fuck is you talking about? If they gave me access to some shit, it's because it has to do with work. The fuck out of here. Who is you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like again, people, the whole point of my fucking story was just, again, people will come at you with the wrong shit, and don't know that the main thing that they supposed to be the main thing they supposed to be concentrating on is their situation, how their life is going. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And
ego.
And with your situation, you need to worry just about you, and therefore the L's will fall off, and it will be just all nothing but W's. Your concentration, the whole sexual concentration you should be you putting it on other shit that's literally going to be making your shit flourish. and it's all happening for a reason. My shit is happening for a reason because it literally it is happening because I'm thinking that I'm supposed to be in that spot, and the fact is that you instead of trying to fucking think about that thinking about it in a positive way that she's trying to be in that spot, so therefore she ain't trying to take my job or trying to be in there on some malice shit. No, you in there trying to you in there thinking that I'm in there being evil and shit, and so what the hell? How the fuck you even go to that? You don't even fucking know me. You know what I mean? Like everything happens for a fucking reason. So so instead of fucking worrying about what I'm doing, you should be worried about what the fuck is going on with you.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And then like why not, if she's gonna contact you, why not give you some pointers, because you doing a good job would benefit her anyway if she really cared about that organization as much as she
No, the thing is, all she worried about is what is herself, and it's like, really in a situation like this, the main thing you should be thinking is like, look at this chick. She's, if anything, she's just trying to fucking keep a job. She ain't fucking in there trying to steal nothing. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like I ain't in there trying to steal nothing. I ain't trying to replace nothing. Of anything, I'm just trying to keep my direct deposit going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's all I'm trying to do is keep my direct deposit going. And is so whatever the hell. So you on your end worried about your shit is literally going to bring fucking bad vibes to your shit, and not have it, and not, you know what I mean, fuck around, your back ain't gonna get fixed right. Fuck around, you're gonna be spending more time at home because you all, instead of worrying about your fucking health, you worried about some job that really don't belong to you. At the end of the day, shit, these motherfuckers could replace me, replace you, replace everybody up in here, because at the end of the day, that's what the name of the game is, get the dollars right. It's not about who the fuck is getting the dollars. It's about get the dollars right. You know what I mean? This shit don't belong to you. This shit is not your personal shit. Crazy.
Yeah. That's just people that take, I just love people that take their jobs so seriously. It's like you need to lay low, yeah.
Seriously, like at the end of the day, it's about the direct deposit, bitch. As long as I get a direct deposit, don't, you know what I mean? Don't come at me in no crazy way, because you're not gonna come check me. That's what you're not doing. You're really not gonna come check me. Never mind the fact, like literally, she kept asking me about dumb shit, and I was literally kept saying, I don't know what you're talking about, because I really wasn't. I'm not 411. I'm not information. I'm not giving you. I'm not sitting here answering questions. I don't. First of all, I don't even have to talk to you. Like, what's the purpose? She was like, if you need something, you could call me, bitch. I was like, I don't have to call you. Call you. What? I gotta call you for? Everything I need is right here. Fuck you. I wanted to say that shit, but instead I was just like, nah. I don't need to call you. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I literally was trying to keep it real professional, because I knew at the same time, I knew last thing she could do is just go back and say, I said something smart, or I was being sarcastic, or I had an attitude. No, I just was, all I kept saying was, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything she said, well, why are you doing this? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? If anything, or you can tell, if anything, you're gonna report back and say, well, I kept asking her questions. She kept saying I don't know what. Yeah, because she was asking me questions that made no sense. I had no reason to answer her questions.
Right. So unless you offer some training.
So my perfect answer was, I don't know what you're talking about. Because again, I know that all she gonna do, she definitely could go to supervisor report and say that but because even she even did that. She definitely talked to my supervisor, and my supervisor was pissed off at her because at the end of the day, when she was calling during an important meeting. So you interrupted an important meeting to talk about some personal shit on a computer that don't belong to you. Hold up. So I already know he definitely got her ass over that. But at the end of the day, I didn't want to hit it. I definitely knew that I didn't want her to go back and say, oh, she said something sarcastic. She got smart with me. She was, nah. But the only thing, I don't know what you're talking about. That's it. Cause I don't know what the fuck. I don't have no reason to answer your questions. You ain't nobody. You somebody sitting at home on disability. The fuck? Like you not the one and only supervisor sit over there. So I shit, unless you come up in here and say some shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Real talk.
Girl, gone. You worried about the wrong thing. You should ridiculous. Be worried about your bag instead of worried about what I'm doing over here. Because if it was me, if it was you, the situation was different. All I'd be thinking is, as long as my direct deposit is straight, I don't care about what the hell she doing in there. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm at home getting paid to be at home because I'm on disability. The fuck?
Enjoy the time off. Enjoy that your own direct deposit.
Enjoy your direct deposit is still coming. The hell is wrong with you? Child, girls, I'm sorry. Again, shit happened for a reason, and I know it happened that I'm supposed to be up in that piece because that's gonna be the next piece for me. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what the fuck is going on, it's still the W's is still gonna come. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Just like the W's gonna come for you, and you know we just gotta be, both of us is being patient. You know what I mean? Even with this show, it's you know what I mean? Like even like one of the matter of fact, even today's clip, in today's clip of the episode we dropped today, we was talking about, there was a part where we were talking about how many subscribers we was talking about, and even in today's clip, I said that my channel had 208 subscribers and this channel had 203. Shit, right now we sitting at what, 233, and my channel is at 276. You know what I'm saying? So we stepping. We definitely stepping. You know what I mean? We stepping. So you know what I mean? What we gotta do is just be patient with it. You know what I mean? Be patient.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you know, and eventually we'll get, you know, we'll start getting more free stuff where I could actually share with you. Because girl, if I could have shared that motherfucking flan with you, child, if I could have shared that flan with you.
Hey man, it's all G. And so there's gonna be so much going on, and who better to be deserving of it? And plus it was local anyway.
Indeed.
So
indeed.
he
literally brought it to my job. I was sitting there, I was like, okay,
that's
cool.
Beautiful.
And then on top of the fact that I happened to have fucking weed in my bag, so my bag was already piney as hell. I'm sitting there trying to hide that piney ass smell, and then looking at the flan like, okay, I really can't eat it till I get home. I really can't try it until I get home, because I don't know if I'm gonna start feeling it as soon as you take the first 2 bites, because I kind of felt it, and then I started smoking, and I really felt it, and I was just like, oh yeah, I definitely needed to wait till I got home. I couldn't have ate this at work. They would have been looking at me like, why your eyes so low?
That is like, that
you
makes so much
cake?
sense.
Let me taste that cake.
That makes so much sense though, because of the flavor profiles. I can see why flan would be a really good option to make as an infused dessert.
Oh my God.
Um, yeah.
And this what's silly is that as a Panamanian, I've never had flan, which is real stupid. Like I should like as a Hispanic, I should have had flan at least one time in my life. Never. Never. You know what I'm saying? Just my bougie mother
And
never had it. And then your man said infused flan. And I said, well, shoot, let's try that shit. Cause you know
that's
what I'm
dope.
saying? It's infused. You gotta try it, man.
That's dope. And that's good
Word.
marketing on them as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Um,
Apparently he's cooked up with some kind of he's in Westchester County because see what you don't know about New York, there's New York City and then there's New York State. And New York State and in between New York City and New York State there's Westchester County. And Westchester County is definitely I could say it definitely has a lot like Seattle, you know, Seattle tendencies as far as like
uh,
there's like buses. The only train that run through there is the Metro North. And you know what I'm saying? And things are on schedule. Everything is on schedule. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, everybody hangs out at the mall and, you know, shit like that. You know what I mean? There's like little downtown areas and then there's, you know, there's little, you know, neighborhoods and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Westchester County. And apparently he's out there. He told me he has a farm out there and that he gets his
okay.
seeds from some London company or all women London company grow that and you know what I'm saying and you know what I mean and he just started to grow his weed and then he was just like
Wow.
yo I was just like yo I mean at the same time I'm also looking at the fact that you know shoot let me tell you something about New York when it get cold. Yeah, well, you see, you've been out here when you all get cold. You know what I mean? New
Oh
York,
yeah.
as the further you go up north, you know what I mean, the colder it gets. So I don't know how his, you know, I didn't really ask him his question. You know, if he was an inside grower or if he was outside, it would make sense that he would be an inside grower because if he an outside grower, he ain't gonna last through no New York winter. He damn sure not gonna. New York winters are
Wow.
terrible for plants. I'm gonna tell you right now. So you need,
Wow. How interesting.
but yes,
We still need our own strain. So if anyone is a grower out there, you want to link up with us and you want a motherhood sex marijuana strain, there's specific things that we would like to talk to you about that we'd like this particular plant to do for who consumes it. We're only interested in quality. So just
mhm,
holler at us, please.
you know what I mean.
Because
And then
once we can get, yeah,
And then, of course, I got to make sure to mention 419 show because that's who even
yes.
who told Khalifa Farms about us in the first place. They
Okay.
randomly sent a tweet talking about they got infused flan to give out, and 419 show said, you
Um,
know, motherhood sex marijuana lives in New York. You might as well
um,
contact them and see if you can. And immediately I was like, hey, wait a minute. Yes, we
yeah.
do live in New York. What's up?
Fuck yeah. Shout out to
Yeah, so yeah,
419.
shout out
Michael,
the
you're the shit,
419 show.
man. Man, Michael and Amanda, yo, much love to y'all doing the damn thing. And
Absolutely.
may 419 blow the fuck up and be another Simpsons. You know what I'm saying? We'd love
Yo,
to be a part of that ride.
word, absolutely.
But I'm just, I don't know, I'm so grateful for everything.
Me
And I
too.
appreciate you as well, Queen, because you are a star for sure.
Oh
Absolute
man.
star.
Oh man.
And
Shit.
heart of gold. But don't
Shit.
get cussed out now. Don't get cussed out.
Shit. I mean, hey, the fact
That's
is
that hard too. That
I work
sure.
I definitely can say that I work hard for everything I do.
Yeah,
It's not even just motherhood sex marijuana. I work hard for
you go
everything
hard.
creative that I'm involved in. I have definitely put my heart into it, you know what I mean? And you know, it's always a big thing to you know what I'm saying to get appreciated, you know what I mean, and absolutely anybody that gives us a hand in you know what I'm saying and people seeing us is fucking big for me. You know what I mean? It's definitely, you know what I mean? Shout out to Fashawn Styles, you know what I mean? Her shirt style, you know what I mean? Her you know,
Yes,
her
queen.
promo logo is still fire. We still been pushing that shit hard as hell, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, definitely trying to get it noticed in the streets, and you know what I mean, and just the fact, just all the work that she put into it, you know what I mean, just, you know, ordering that artwork and stuff like that, you know what I mean, because I definitely reached out to her again and was like, yo, you know what I mean, you know,
So
me
appreciated.
and Ruby been talking about, you know what I mean, because we did, you know what I'm saying, you know, of course we spend our money on our brand, of course, so we, you know what I'm saying, so we see, you know, you spending money on our brand, you know what I mean, we want to know if, you know, if there's anything we could ever do for you, just let us know. And she was just like, nah, we cool, you know what I mean, she just want to, you know, do something for us to see, you know, to help us, you know, see if we can make some profit out of it, you know what I mean, and that's peace, you know what I mean, just
That's love,
having
yeah.
that kind of love, you know what I mean, it's big, you know what I mean, and
Priceless.
especially or like, you know what I mean, or when people, you know, shout us out, or and you know, for like, you know, on events, and just, you know, let us know that, you know, certain events is coming up, to see if, you know, if you want to come through, like anything like that, where people, you know, assist us and wants people to, you know, to see us, you know what I mean, and see, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, even on Twitter today, I was just on Twitter randomly, and somebody, I forgot the name of the podcast, but they just randomly just shared one of our videos and shit, and like shit like that, like, yo, just
Beautiful.
shit like that.
Thank
That's
you.
love. Like I appreciate anybody that does that for us, and because
Me
we
too.
absolutely do that shit too. When I'm on Twitter, I absolutely will, you know, retweet people's tweet, you know what I'm saying, if people are, you know, liking our tweets and retweeting our tweets, of course, you know what I mean, I show love, of course, to anybody that show love to us, you know what I mean, so it's absolutely appreciated. It's big time appreciated, because
Exactly.
how else would we get an audience if it, you know, if it wasn't for, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's because people have definitely have seen us, you know what I mean, and of course, shit, you know me, anytime I'm walk down the street and I see somebody smoking weed or buying weed products that look like they might enjoy our show, I'll be like, hey, you know, I don't know if you like YouTube, but you know, you could watch our show, Motherhood Sex Marijuana. Yeah, yes, that's it. That's us. That's me. Yeah. That's yes, free. Please subscribe. Shit, I hit people up all the time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's love like that. You know what I mean? It's definitely all appreciated.
Absolutely. It's
Word.
just, it's priceless, and you just can't put a price tag on that. And I'm just very grateful for people like Queen Braveheart and Michael, that's constantly shouting us out, Diana
Mm-hmm.
and all of her, you know, contacts and everything.
Exactly.
Also, Taurus, Mr. Don't Let It Smoke You, you
Yes,
know, author
Taurus
of that book.
Matisse, indeed.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
actually helped me out with some notes, and he's helping me to compile a book that I want to release very soon. It's going to be very
Nice.
simple. It's a very simple like ebook. It's nothing crazy, but you know, it's just something to work on, and like you said, just diverting all of that energy in something that's not only positive and therapeutic, but may have a ROI, you know,
Oh,
a rate of, you
indeed.
know, and so I don't know, I can't complain, you
Oh,
know what I
that's what's
mean?
up, though. You know, see,
Mhm.
that's the main thing of about this circle, is about we have brought people in this circle that definitely that have that, you know what I'm saying, that want to connect, and
Yeah,
definitely, you know what I'm saying, want to build on the relationship, and shit, that's wonderful to hear. Congratulations, absolutely, shit. I look forward to seeing your book, man. Shit, I'm gonna be first one to get it.
oh, queen.
Definitely,
Uh,
absolutely, shit. That's shit, absolutely, man. Listen, that's what the fuck we supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
word.
Again, shit, with the whole thing that I loved about getting the mention with the infused flam was the fact that, listen, it costs nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you see an opportunity where somebody in your circle can benefit and from that opportunity, why not hook them up? Why not putting them together? Like, how is that not going to bring you good karma in your situations, whatever's going on with you? Is that not going to help that person because you want to see that person actually succeed? Like, why not? And that's literally what happened. Like, we got to mention that, you know what I mean? Again, it's that's all. And 9 times out of 10, that's all it takes. It's just a mention. And it costs nothing. It costs you nothing and will bring you so many fucking gifts forward by you know what I mean? By doing that. It's crazy.
I agree, Queen.
Yeah.
And
But yeah, man, this definitely was a good episode. Shit.
Definitely.
Shit. I think I definitely it's safe to say that this is another person that, either got too busy or will let us know, and if they don't let us know, it is what it is. With the doors
glad to
open,
reschedule you, man.
What I mean? We got season 5 and it's gonna be live like a motherfucker. I realized when I said that the first time, I said to myself, I was like, I'm gonna be saying season 5 is gonna be live. I don't want people to think that we're gonna be doing live episodes. No, we not. The fuck we not. The fuck chill out. It's going to be live because we're going to be having a lot of live shit, a lot of, a lot of good content that's just going to be lit and live, you know what I mean? But we damn sure ain't going live. No, fuck no. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Absolutely. People look out for season 5, you know what I mean? We absolutely wish everybody happy holidays when, you know what I mean? Once this video drops, it's definitely going to be, people's, Christmas and New Year's popping. We all gonna be celebrating, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And we're gonna be glad to be alive no matter what's going on, you know what I mean? And we're gonna be better in our situations. I myself do not do resolutions and all that fuck shit. I don't believe in that fuck shit. I believe if anything, you set yourself a goal, and if you make it, you made it. If you didn't, then you have steps that you got to go to get it. You know what I'm saying? And last year, when at the beginning of 2022, my goal, the main goal that I said was I wanted to do my best to grow my YouTube channel and have people actually start paying attention to my YouTube channel based on whatever content I drop. And so far I accomplished that goal. I definitely, at the beginning of the year, I had I don't remember how many subscribers I had, but I definitely have more now. And I definitely have the type of content that people are paying attention to, and you know what I mean, based on the fact that I'm funny and I talk hella shit anyway. So so if anything, that's the only thing I plan to do come 2023 coming in. Just set another goal and just do everything within that goal to accomplish that fucking goal. You know what I mean? That's literally what the the holidays is going to be meaning for me. Just taking care of my family, taking care of myself, and you know what I'm saying, and setting new goals that I absolutely will accomplish, just like I accomplished my last ones. You know what I mean?
That's right. And much love to everybody. Whatever you celebrate, may you celebrate with true joy and true intentions. And yeah, I love this. Thank you very much. Shit.
Indeed.
I have a couple of sick babies, so I do need to also
definitely get to it. Get to the motherhood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get to the
real life.
Absolutely. And on that note, shit, motherhood sex
marijuana
in the motherfucking building. Season 4 is done. And we'll see you again in season 5, because it will be live and lit like a motherfucker. Be in the building. All right, Queen.